maintain my 40 hours a week at tourism, but find some time just to keep this organization going. And in 2019, we had taken 2018 was the very first National Bourbon Day celebration. It was like an hour celebration on the lawn of Spalding Hall. In 2019,
Was it just a toast?
It pretty much was.
National Bourbon Day.
We had some
Cheers.
master distillers down there, and we put some bottles out there. We took some pictures and toasted to National Bourbon Day because nobody was attempting to claim National Bourbon Day. It is June 14 each year. So we saw an opportunity. In 2019, when I headed up the celebration, we immediately upgraded to 3 full days of celebration. And from that point on, just continued to build National Bourbon Day into this grandiose series of events. Beginning last year, 2024, we finally saw the need to take that step and upgrade to National Bourbon Week. And headlined by the Bardstown collection last year, we supported, the Bourbon Capital Alliance supported with distillery events throughout the week. I ran into people in groups from all over the country in downtown Bardstown here for National Bourbon Week. And this year we're super excited to add one more day. So we are a full-on 7 days, Monday to Sunday, series of experiences, 22nd annual street concert, Saturday evening. All 9 of my Bourbon Capital Alliance partner distilleries are pitching in with ticketed events, brunches, evening events, the supper series at various distilleries. And after Kentucky Bourbon Festival weekend, which has rightfully earned that is the top weekend to be in Bardstown for bourbon. National Bourbon Week is number 2, and we're really proud of that.
But kind of key and fundamental to National Bourbon Week are 9 distilleries. What are those?
So our 9 Bourbon Capital Alliance partner distilleries by name, and in no particular order. That's Preservation Distillery, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Log Still Distillery, Barton 1792, Lux Row Distillers, Heaven Hill, Bardstown Bourbon Company, Maker's Mark, and Old Steelhouse Distillery.
Big partners, and of course you have sponsors that have made this year possible as well.
We do, yeah, and they have been a multi-year sponsor of ours, and certainly want to thank Busick Construction, based here in Bardstown. When you drive into Bardstown, you see rick houses and distilleries everywhere. Busick Construction has built most of those, so we always appreciate their support at this time each year.
I never get tired of that scene when you drive in and you see all those
pretty
brick
cool.
houses. It is. It's
Yep.
like you're here in the bourbon capital of the world.
Yep.
I'm curious about the date in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So the celebration of National Bourbon Day started several years ago. June 14th being kind of a key day. Is there something special about bourbon, the history of bourbonism, that happened on that particular day as to why that was designated National Bourbon Day?
So the rumor is, unsubstantiated, that was the very first time, June 14 in the 1780s, 1789, that Elijah Craig, which is a brand now owned by Heaven Hill, first distilled whiskey. So June 14, 1789, that is why now June 14 each year is known as National Bourbon Day.
See, there's always a story
Always.
connected. And I think that's what draws a lot of people. And do you find that too? Bourbonism is a thing. We want to hear
Yes.
the stories behind it.
Yes.
Why is that such a key part of the story in the drink?
You know, it's a good question. I mean, the history behind bourbon is so all-encompassing. And so much of Bardstown and Kentucky and Virginia before it was Kentucky was built on bourbon. And so much infrastructure was built around bourbon and bourbon around infrastructure.